The Tale of the Missing Doll. Rose was a sweet little girl who lived in the countryside along with her parents and two lovely kittens. Their house was small but cozy, surrounded by lush greenery around. One day, her best friend Anna visited her house and said that her family would be leaving the place shortly, as her father had got a job in another city. The two friends became sad as they gave each other a few parting gifts and promised to keep in touch. Later, when Rose unwrapped her gift, she saw it was one of the most beautiful dolls she had ever seen. It had golden hair and blue eyes that opened and closed wonderfully. She looked no less than a princess with an air of elegance which was very adorable. Rose called her Carol lovingly and started spending most of her time with her new friend. Now her changed behavior irked her pet kittens, Lewis and Mary, a lot. They missed being pampered by her and how the threesome used to have fun playing with each other earlier. So, one cold night, the kittens snuggled into their little mistress' bed when she was fast asleep. Then they quietly took away Carol with them and hid her in the small, desolate storeroom in the courtyard. The next morning, all hell broke loose when Rose didn't find Carol beside her. She searched for her dear doll everywhere, but was nonplussed at not finding her. Everyone was clueless at how Carol had gone missing suddenly in the dark of the night. Rose missed her doll terribly and was really heartbroken without her. She no longer played or sang around as she did earlier. And one evening she hugged her kittens tightly as she broke down, saying, Carol, my dear, where are you? Lewis and Mary were filled with guilt and shame when they realized what a blunder they had committed. They decided to undo all the hurt and unhappiness that they had unwittingly caused in the house. That night they quietly slipped in Carol into the bed beside Rose just as they had found her before. The next morning there was joy ringing in the house as Rose frolicked around with her dear Carol, overjoyed at getting back her beloved doll. But now she had realized what it felt like to forego a loved one. So she shared her happiness and love with her pet kittens too.